Hey, how you doing? Thank you for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Happy to do it, Jerry. What's up?
Yep. Well, this has been going on for about 10 years now, and I have doctors somewhat baffled, and for quite some time, a team of them, in fact. And what seems to happen is every time around June through August, I'll pee blood,
All right.
straight blood, and large blood clots.
Okay.
And he'll go on, hit or miss. It's also in my semen sometimes as well.
Okay, Jerry, how old are you?
I'm 36. I'll be 37.
All right, one quick question. Okay, do you ride bicycles?
No, I do not.
Okay, do you ride motorcycles?
No, I do not.
Anything where you're sitting down, bouncing for any prolonged periods of time?
No.
All right, well, go on. Okay, so continue on.
Yeah. So June through August, around the same time also, I'll suffer from cluster headaches. I hope to think there's some sort of connection, but so it'll go on, and I've been, scoped every which way, MRIs, CAT scans, CTs, you name it.
All right.
In fact, for a while, before video came on the iPhone, my doctors wouldn't even believe me, my urologist wouldn't even believe me.
All right.
Because when he would do a test to find blood in my urine,
sure,
right after I claimed to people lose blood,
all right,
he couldn't even find a trace of blood. And so until video came out and I actually showed him the video, did he call, a team of doctors, throughout. So right when they think they're getting close or can start to track it, they can't find anything, and then all the symptoms stop and it goes away for 2 years.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Right? Do you have any problem with fevers or chills or anything like that?
No.
All right. Any pain in your bottom or in your testicles, any of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did they check you for prostatitis? Just simple garden variety. What did they do to test you for it?
They actually did some scoping. They thought I had a ruptured blood vessel.
You can't
in
scope.
my prostate.
Yeah, you can't scope the prostate. Okay.
Or
So what?
They
did is they looked up into your bladder, didn't find anything. Not a big surprise. Okay. Now, what I'm going to suggest that you do. Okay, and first things first. Have they done a PSA?
I don't know. I can't recall.
Prostate specific antigen. Okay, is a PSA. This is one of the times when this would be extraordinarily useful. Okay? Because what this sounds like to me is just a simple matter of prostatitis. 1 man in 3 will end up with chronic prostatitis. It's almost always E. coli, but it can be Proteus. It can be a bunch of different organisms, and it will do this. The second possibility is the one that concerns me the most, in that once in a great while, you'll end up with somebody with tuberculosis of the scrotum. Okay, and it can present like this. So what you need to do is, 1, get a PSA done, and do them sequentially, because you can actually see when the prostatitis flares up. And the second thing is get checked immediately for tuberculosis. Because
I was just in the ER, and they did do something like that, because one other symptom just came up, which, given my past, I thought to go to ER.
Yeah.
And
what was the test?
I had like a small, very, very small pinhole, like 2 inches above my rectum, and blood was coming out of it, and clots was coming out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
For a period of like 7 hours, and it's been ongoing for 6 months off and on. But
have them check you for TB. Okay, this can cost you the big game if you're not real careful. So Jerry, write this down. It's called tuberculosis, and make sure that they check you for it. Because if you end up with TB of the epididymis, it can present like this. It can be a major, major drag. I've seen 2 of these in 35 years. They both ended well, but only after we figured out what the problem was. So TB is a possibility. It's on the rise, if you would, and have them check you for it. And if you have TB that's cutaneous at this point, it's something called scrofula. Okay, and that's really what this sounds like. And around here, they don't know to look for TB. They don't even know how to test for it necessarily. I would be talking to an infectious disease doc and say, I got this suspicion that this might be TB or one of the other mycotubercular similar organisms. That would be the direction I would take. This is a very serious problem, Jerry. Go for it.